for sharing that. I know in one of the chapters in your upcoming book, 7 Leaders, you talk about Kenneth Mcrae, minister in Scotland.
Yes.
I think for a lot of maybe more North American readers, but certainly a number of readers worldwide, they wouldn't be very familiar with Kenneth Mcrae. Who is this man, and why did you want to include him in the book?
Well, he was a man who spent his life ministering in the northwest of Scotland. I came to know him and to admire him greatly when the Banner of Truth work started. He was a great encourager, one of our first encouragers. He wrote a diary from 1912 almost until his death, a good 60 years. And it's a very unusual. It's the inner life of a minister with a lot of records about events and people, but I think it's immensely valuable. I've drawn on that, and Banner have also printed his diary.
Right.
And John MacArthur's father had a copy of that in his library and valued it, which interested me far away in California.
Yeah.
So Mcrae was a God-fearing man, very upright in every sense of the word. I've met few people like him. He was like Lloyd Jones in his. He had a lot of gravity about him. He didn't take things lightly, but he was a very human man. Yeah.
Do you think if young men who are going into the ministry, they were going to read about Kenneth Mcrae? Is there anything in particular about his preaching or his pastoral visitations?
Yes, that's right. He had a very large congregation, one of the largest in Scotland. But he visited 5 days, 5 afternoons every week. Every home was visited. He was a great example in that way. He believed that our preaching has to be related to our people, and if we're going to know our people, we have to talk with them and meet with them. And he did that. Yeah.
So in terms of balancing pastoral visitation and preparing his sermon, you think he had a good balance?
I think he did. He worked very hard. He was very self-disciplined. You couldn't get access to him in the morning. He was always shut up until lunchtime. Okay. And he started his sermon preparation immediately after the previous Lord's Day on Monday. He was very disciplined. And that's why he did so much.